Buongiorno. Oi. Hello. Hello, everyone. Your favorite streamer is on. So, before we start, let me know how are you doing, how you hear me. Do I need to make louder the music or my voice, or I need to just do that? Or I need to do just the opposite. So let me know, and let me know how are you. Last time when I've been streaming was in November. Just imagine, in November. Hello, hello, Stas. Ciao, ciao. Okay, okay, my dear favorite people, let's start our amazing stream. So, how do you think? Che cosa? Oi. Sorry, I mix languages. Okay. Tell me what we are doing to do tomorrow. Or today. Do you have any ideas? So today, I'm going to continue with charming Malena. I like her so much. I like the stylized version of her in 2D. And I don't know, when I was thinking about the character which I'm going to do, today I didn't have any ideas. I wanted to sculpt hair because my favorite part in character creation is hair. So yeah, we are going to do something really cool. Good evening, I'm alright. How have you been? Oh my god. People, I'm so happy that 2024 is already over and we can start a new year, because the previous year was, I don't know, I was just asking for mercy from the universe. So, I don't know. I'm happy that it's over and I'm happy that I'm with you again. And we are going to create something really nice. So, let me remind you of the rules of my stream. So first, ask me questions. I'm here not only just to entertain you, I'm here to help you with ZBrush. If you have any questions in 3D, you're welcome to ask me. I speak 4 languages, so you can ask me in 4 languages, which is Ukrainian, Russian, English, and Italian. So you can ask me. I'm here to help you. I'm here to maybe to entertain you. And oh god, I'm so happy to be with you again. Last time I didn't manage to make a stream because internet problems. And that was a problem. Where is my glove? Where is my glove from that brush? I will put it on and then we will start. Yeah. Applying feedback for sculpt from my mentorship. Applying for feedback for sculpt from my mentorship. Oh, cool. Cool. Amazing. By the way, I also conduct mentorship, so if you want to become my mentee, let me know. Let me know. Text me in Instagram. By the way, my Instagram you can find in the description to the stream on YouTube. There also you can find, and remember what is there also, my Instagram, my art station, where's my portfolio, and my YouTube channel. So here we go. Where did you purchase your glove? I purchased this. It's not purchased. It's a present. It's a present from Maxon. So yeah, I got it as a present. I don't know where it can be purchased. Maybe in Maxon store. Maybe there. Not sure. But it's a nice present, which I have from Maxon, which I like. Так, ну все, давайте начинать. Oh, sorry, people. Let's start. And questions are welcome. Any topics you want to discuss with me about 3D, about the industry, about in general? I don't know. Maybe I want to talk about life. I can be a psychologist as well. So let's do something today. Cool. So my plan was actually to work on the hair. work more on the hair, but today, let me move my microphone a little bit. So, oh my god, something's wrong with my pencil. Just a second, need to adjust it a little bit. How was your trip to Kharkiv? Oh, my trip to Kharkiv was amazing. Just for people who don't know that I'm Ukrainian. Oh, just a second, very sorry, very sorry. I'm Ukrainian and I live in Kharkiv, and I traveled there in December and it was great. Yeah, I like returning home, but you can't imagine how much I like Italy. Italy is such an amazing place, such an amazing country. If you haven't been here, it's my high recommendation for you, especially if you're an artist. There are so many of everything what you can just take inspiration from. You're welcome. So yeah, and maybe if you go to Rome, maybe I can show you the city. But don't know if I have time. Hi, I have a question. When I make a face and modify it with a high subdivision, I get little bumps that don't go away when I apply smooth. Is there any way to smooth the face and remove them? If you are talking about very, very small bumps, let us find them. So maybe I have them. That happens if the bumps, if you are talking about the bumps, which I think it can happen in the places where you have such stars like this. That not always happens, but it can happen here. So it can be sometimes, well, yeah, here I don't see, but I can show you the way how you can do, you can smooth them. So you should use polish brush, H polish brush. So if you had a bump, you can just very slightly try to polish it with hard polish brush, which is so great, works for such things. But before you do it, make sure that your mesh not in Dynamesh, that it really was retopologized or Z-meshed, whatever, but make sure that it is not Dynamesh, because after Dynamesh very often we receive such artifacts. Давай державною. Та ну що, ну це англомовний стрім, мені треба тут англійською спілкуватись. Можу тільки трошки. Мені можна тільки трошки. Hi Anna, nice to see you again. Hello design with AK. Hello, nice to see you again. How different are the process for realistic creation with Stylized? Is there more work in one component in one compared to other? Amazing question, great question. I like such questions, so thank you. So the difference in process is actually, I think that it's quite big, because it's like the base of your skill is still same, but this 10%, this peculiarities is completely different. Because for stylized characters, you need to know how to sculpt stylized hair. For realistic characters, you need to know how to make hair with hair planes, right? It's absolutely different skill. For stylized characters, you need to have an eye. Well, you need to know how to notice these peculiarities of the style, while for the realistic characters, you need to know how to sculpt realistic pores, right? Realistic skin. Also texturing is completely different. When texturing stylized characters, even if it is like stylized PBR, you need to know a little bit hand paint, while in realistic characters you don't need to know this at all. So yeah, there is quite a big difference, and it's like becoming like transferring from stylized to realistic, and vice versa, I think in English, means that you need to apply, it's not apply, you need to learn like another skill. So it's not that easy as it may seem. The concept girl looks like oh my god, thank you. It's Monica Bellucci, come on. If you tell me that I look like Monica Bellucci, it's the best compliment which you could make me. I'll try. You're welcome. Do you prefer stylized modeling to realistic? Oh, of course, I like realistic. Oh, I like stylized much more. I'm a stylized 3D character artist, so yeah, I work a lot in stylization. I try to do something semi-realistic, close to realism, but every time I try to do it, well, first of all, I keep on learning like new skill while doing this, and second is that all my realistic characters look like semi-stylized. Name your YouTube channel. My YouTube channel can be found in the description to the video. It's Anissa Genzho, Anissa Genzho Art. Okay, thanks. Hey Anna, how are you doing today? Have a great day. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm so happy to have a stream finally. People, I missed you so much. Allora, adesso che cosa posso fare? Oh my god, I'm mixing the languages again. Scusa. So we are going to work with the hair, and I want to make it a little bit different. Let me know, is the music not loud, or I should make it louder? Maybe I don't hear the music. That happens very often during my streams. I know what I want to do now. I want to duplicate this subtool, and I want to take this hair clump, delete all the rest, and I want to make it really small because I want to add some irregularities here. Ian, tell me please, are you working on any projects right now? Or no? Oh yes. Or no? Let me know. 9:10. The music in the background is fine and the audio is perfect. Oh, thank you, thank you. And, you know, I would be so astonishingly happy if you subscribe to my YouTube and to my Instagram. Let's make it thin. Yes. Yes, okay. Okay. And to make something interesting right now. Ian, tell me please, people, how was your New Year and how were your Christmas holidays? Because if you're interested, I will tell you. First of all, I have a birthday on the 30th of December. And guess what? I fell ill. I was ill for my birthday, for the New Year, and actually that was the last thing which I wanted to do. To fall ill was the last thing which I wanted to have to do in the end of the year. Sorry, what hair created with fiber mesh? What's the hair? Oh no, I'd never use fiber mesh for creating hair. No, it's just usual sculpting. It's never fiber mesh. So I created, I think in one of my summer streams I was creating this hair. So it's just you create a sphere, and out from the sphere you start making each of the clumps separately. Happy birthday. 25. No, not 25, a little bit older. 34. My holidays were good, very relaxed. Oh, that's great. It's so important to have some rest during the holidays. That's what I always recommend to everyone, to have some rest. Just remember to have some rest. That's what I always tell to my students, because otherwise you can get burnt out really quickly. Stream still says 2024. You were asking... sorry, I thought you were asking about my age. No, it's ZBrush 2024. I have 2025. I don't know why it was turned on. Like why I use right now 2024 if I have 2025. Don't ask me this. I have no idea. And let's mirror and let's make it a little bit. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay. And hello, it is a good concept art. Hello, thank you so much. Hello everyone. Hello Lisa. Hello, how are you doing? This part is going to be smaller. What kind of tablet are you using? I'm using Cintiq. I'm using the display tablet from Wacom, and I so much adore it. To explain to you how much I adore it, it's like very big and it is very heavy. And I took it with me, like it's a huge box, really huge box, and I took this box with me to Italy. So you can imagine my love, my admiration of this display tablet. I have the biggest one that's like 20, 24, 27. It's what, millimeters, inches? I'm not really good in math. Not sure about this one. I think should be closer. I'm doing well and happy to have found ZBrush schedules for these streams. I'm starting to learn ZBrush. Oh, Lisa, congratulations! It's going to be a really exciting journey. Welcome to our community. So great to like see new people come into 3D. It's always, I don't know, it's very exciting for me always. Can you make it in the art career industry without art education, like being self-taught? Yeah, me. I graduated in foreign languages, so that's why I speak English and Italian. I don't have art education at all, but I think I can say that I'm like a successful 3D artist. So yeah, of course you can. Why not? She is self-taught, I guess you can too. Yeah, thank you. Inches, yeah, thank you. Yeah. I actually, when I was looking at the face, I wanted maybe to fix it a little bit. I'm not sure what exactly I want to do here with her. So I want to make something nice. What is the most important thing to have in your portfolio when looking for a first job in the industry? I have recorded a workshop about how to find a job in game dev, and it works. Like those who acquired it have wrote to me that they found jobs. You can find this masterclass, this workshop on my ArtStation in the store, so you can find all the information on this there. And for Ukrainians, if you are Ukrainian, I have Ukrainian version, I have English and Ukrainian version. If you are Ukrainian, then send me a message in Instagram. Тому що рідною мовою дешевше. What do you use for the final render images like the ones posted on your ArtStation? For the final render, I use, it depends. I use like 3 softwares. If it is high poly, I usually render it in ZBrush and compose everything in Photoshop. If it is low poly, then it's obviously Marmoset. And if I try to jump over my head and create something not for game dev pipeline but by the cinematic or cartoon pipeline, then it's Arnold, which I really hate. So yeah, there are several works there on my ArtStation which were rendered in Arnold, but mostly for high poly, as I said, that brush for the low poly Marmoset. I learned a little Italian and speak Spanish. Parlo a little italiano. Ah, tu puoi parlare italiano. Perfetto, una molto bella lingua. Mi piace molto. Perché posso dire che ho già dimenticato molte parole in italiano. Над чим ти працюєш останні пару місяців? Над тим, щоб не вмерти, якщо чесно. Я працюю зараз над тим, щоб більше просуватися у соціальних мережах. Над тим, щоб покращити свій скіл в 3D, і над тим, щоб перезаписати свій курс англійською мовою, той, який по рендеру персонажів у Marmoset. Is it true that oh my god, these questions. Is it true that Russians don't speak Ukrainian, but Ukrainians speak both languages? Yeah, that's true. I'm Ukrainian and speak both of these languages. У тебе крутий стілик. Дуже дякую. Дуже-дуже. By the way, when I use my clay build-up brush, I always use this with Alpha 6, not with the standard one. I don't like the standard one. So I want to add a little bit volume here. And Anna, what do you find most challenging when using that brush? And how do you overcome those challenges? Do you take a break to research or start all over? Oh, great question. So, the most challenging using that brush, I don't see that I have any challenges using the software. Well, it was my first software which I learned, that's why it's just, I feel like, like fish in aqua in that brush. So I don't have like any special difficulties with that brush. What I sometimes have, maybe some art challenges where I don't know how to, for example, you have a concept and it's like a little bit weird and you can't figure out how to make nose, let's say, in this style. So what I usually do, if I see that I'm working already for an hour on the nose and nothing works out, that means that I need to go to ArtStation and to search for reference. The reference from which it is clear for me how to sculpt this nose. So this is what I usually do. I took a course in rendering, highly recommend it. Oh, thank you! Thank you! Дуже дякую! So, yeah, thank you. So this course is my course in rendering in Marmoset is going to be already available in English, I think next week. I've almost finished recording everything. I don't know, maybe I don't want to make the round face for her. Well, my plan was to work on the hair, right? So let's continue with hair. Thank you for sharing the tips. You're absolutely welcome. How to do basic lighting and basic render in that brush. I always fail to make the model presentable. Can you show me how to do it? It's not like I use, it's a little bit more complicated. I can show it's using Photoshop. If you want, I can show right now how I make render in ZBrush and then how I compose layers in Photoshop. Let me know if you wanna see how I do it. What's your first industry job experience? It was in the company in Ukraine, and that was just complete disaster. Yeah, I really don't like that experience. Let's make flyaways. Flyaways, I adore flyaways. So for flyaways, we need like one of this. Let's Control D. Like this and delete hidden. Is it possible to use Marmoset for architectural scenes? Oh yeah, why not? What's the problem? Yeah, absolutely yeah. So I'm going to make flyaway hair, which I absolutely adore making. It always brings dynamics to your characters. What should be seen? It's not visible, it's absolutely okay. Yeah, can you show me now? Yeah, I will show. Let me, okay, let's agree that I will finish with flyaways and then I will show how to render the character in that brush and compose everything in Photoshop. But first, let me finish. It's like about like 10 minutes, 10-15. Not going to take a long time. Maybe I should put one of the flyaways here. And maybe I don't want it to be that much. Then I'm duplicating this one and mirroring it and adjusting again. What's your method for blending your shapes together? What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't really get you correctly. Ой, привет, красотка. Привет, feels good, cousin. Привет, привет. Let's make a couple more flyaways. Your class is so relaxing and educational since you are very informative to us. Grazie, per favore. Thank you for all these words. Need to duplicate. Control D. Let's rotate it. ZBrush is saving something. When you started using that brush, did you start with characters more? What do you recommend for starters to start with? Well, if you really have time for education, it's not like you need to find a job like in the next 2 months, in the next year, let's say during the this year, then you can start with characters, with learning anatomy, with learning stylistical peculiarities and so on. That's if you have time. If you need to find job as soon as possible, then I would recommend more starting with something easier than characters. Maybe some props with this to make your portfolio with this. I started with characters when I was learning 3D, and that's why I was looking for job not for the first job, but for the really nice job for 3 years. And yeah, I was almost desperate by the 3rd year. For example, blending the muscles and skin together, like the secondary shapes, hope that makes more sense. Oh, just smooth brush, that's it. Nothing more. To answer this question actually properly, I need to have like in portfolio some naked characters, but usually my characters is covered with clothes. That's why I usually take the base mesh, work with this base mesh, and that's it. So I don't usually a lot concentrate on the muscles. Ask me something else, so we could talk with you. Don't know what to tell you. I feel like today I want to tell like any kind of story, but I don't know what kind of story to tell you about. Give me an idea. Flyaways, you see, flyaways, it's just like small couple of small hair clumps, like very thin, but it is these hair clumps which makes a character more interesting, more, I don't know, dramatic, something like this. I always add this. It's like, oh my god, it's my favorite part in finalizing sculpting, I know how to say. Maybe I'm too thin. Can't find the glove. Oh, maybe that's internal in Maxon, like for the internal team. I don't know. As I told you, I got it as a present from Maxon. What did you think of Arcane Netflix series? Oh my god. Very provocative question. I don't like Arcane. People, I'm very sorry. I really don't like Arcane. I tried to watch it 4 times. On the first time I managed to finish the first season. Hardly. Second I watched like 3 series and oh my god, I couldn't continue. I just don't like it. For me it's boring. But it's only my opinion, come on. I am allowed to have my opinion. Don't blame me for this. Hi, hello Warrior Medi. Camera frame is awesome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. At least someone have noticed this. At least someone. Thank you, people. And I want to mirror this here. And I can maybe... What can I do? I think it's called Artist Glove. Yeah. Artist Glove. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. No, sometimes when I create characters, especially when some nice, beautiful girls, I always think that when I do this every day, then I go to the mirror, look at myself, and I think, come on, why I am not stylized? What if I was stylized? that happens really often when I like overwork. And of course, dear people, remember to subscribe to my art station, to my YouTube channel, and of course to my Instagram. You can find the link in the description to the video. Don't miss such an opportunity. My next stream is going to be next Saturday, just in case you want to come to see me again. It's going to be next Saturday. If my internet is okay, because like I don't know what happens with internet here is Italy, but I always have problems with it. It never happened to me like in other countries. What didn't you like about Arcane? I like more traditional animation styles. I also found Arcane a little too busy in style. It's not about the style. I like the style. I don't like the story. For me it was, I don't know, it didn't touch me just at all. I don't understand why, because like I'm a pretty sensitive person. The story of Arcane didn't touch me at all. That's why for me it was boring to watch it. Well, I used to play League of Legends like a lot ago, molti anni fa, and I can say that in Arcane they weren't my favorite characters. I always expected in Arcane to see Xayah, Rakan, Ahri, Katarina. They wasn't there. They wasn't there, so I don't know. I have Vintre and works really good. I have Vodafone. The thing is that I don't have the wire of the internet. I bought in the Vodafone here. It's like router. That's connected like with the way I rent the flat, so I'm not allowed to take the wire. That's why I'm trying to somehow work with what I have. I totally understand, but I'm in the north near Alps. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the center of Italy. I think Rome. It's in the center of Italy, as far as I remember. You know what? My headphones are going to die soon. Its low battery announcement was. I want to work it better. Don't like the shape from here. What a cat without ears. I went to Comic-Con as a stray cat. Oh my god, amazing. 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 Well, I was at Comic-Con in Ukraine. In Ukraine. Yeah, can you imagine? It was before war and it was before COVID. It seems like it was like in the previous life, like not in this one. And that was cool. I really remember it. I'm not sure if in Italy they have any kind of Comic-Cons. If it was, I would go, of course, because it's like really something interesting, which I really adore. I'm not sure if they have it here. If it is, like, just let me know. I'm not sure if here in Italy there are any like something a lot game dev. What? Maybe they have. Maybe I just can't find. Who knows? Maybe I'm not good in Googling. Have you noticed how the flyaways modify what you feel from your art? It modifies your perception of the art. That's what I can see and what I can feel from the project. It's really exciting to watch you sculpt Stylized here with so much precisions. Thank you. So what else we can do? Oh, nice to hear you went to Comic-Con too. Yeah, long ago. Yeah, I really want to go to one more time. At least one more time in my life again. Please, dear life. Can you please send me to Comic-Con? Dear Destiny. We need to talk seriously. We need to have a serious conversation about what you're doing. We need, you and me, my Destiny and me, we need to go to Comic-Con. Let's organize something. The Comic-Con is in Napoli from 1st to 5th of May. Oh, really? I need to write it down. I need to write it down. I haven't been to Napoli, by the way. I wanted to go. So, just a second, I will write down. On 5th May. Comic-Con. Oh, great, thank you. Thank you a lot. I really love such events. So let's detail the hair. А можно вопрос? Вот когда делают волосы плейнами и брови с ресницами, это все в одном UV-сете делать? А волосы обычно отдельно, а на ресницы и брови, ну, как бы другой. No problem. What country do you live now in? I live in the best country of this world. People, I live in Italy. I live in Italy. It's so beautiful, so amazing. I don't know. I want next time to be born in Italy. I want to be born Italian in the next life. I sometimes visit Peru. It is where I was born. Ah, wow, it's in South America. Cool. I've never been to South America. Like, I was only to Dominican Republic and to Cuba, but that's it where I was. So let's apply it here. Yeah, Viva Italia. See. I don't know, so weird when I speak to Italians and tell them that I like Italy, they're very surprised. I don't know why. How can it be surprised? Okay, so let's detail everything and let's subdivide one more time. Mesh subdivision history push. Yeah. Control D. Okay, I want to smooth it out a little bit. And here we have intersection with the face, which is not good. You should visit Peru one day. There is so much variety of great food with Peru is known for. There are also a lot of ruins and beautiful places. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, definitely it would be great to visit Peru. I like traveling. Like I'm right now a little bit limited in traveling because according to the status by which I can stay in Italy, I'm not allowed to leave the country. So even if I want to go home, I'm not allowed to leave Italy. You can travel only in Italy. Sorry to hear about the limits. Yeah, I'm also sorry, but it's okay. I will survive. No worries, people. Why? Because they took your passport? No, they didn't take my passport. My permesso di soggiorno qua in Italia. Protection for Ukrainians. Like it's protection for us from war, and it expired on the 31st of December. And since Italy prolonged the protection for us, so we can stay here in Italy, but Italy still don't know in which way the country is going to prolong this permission to stay for us here. So there is no procedure, so I don't know which documents I need to bring, where should I go. All these questuras, they don't know how to handle all this. So I'm still waiting for like a new decreto, a new law on this. And well, if I can leave Italy, but if I go now somewhere, that means I will not be able to enter the country again. Only like after 3 months, because my Schengen corridor is already expired too. So that's a problem. If you could, would you visit England? Of course, my best friend lives in England. And I was in England. I studied English in England many years ago, like in summer school, when I was learning English and Italian in university. For summer, I went to England. It was such a cool experience. Very beautiful country, and the main thing that it looks like England in films. That's what I have noticed. Якого персонажа ти б хотіла зробити, але все відкладаєш? Якщо чесно, ніякого. Якщо чесно, взагалі не хочу робити ніяких персонажів. Воно мені щось трошки настопиздило. I hope you eventually can start traveling again, but I'm sure there are beautiful places to see in Italy. Absolutely, yes. For example, in early January, I was in Florence. I saw this Ponte Vecchio. I saw their church that's famous. I went to the Galleria Uffizi. It's gallery of Uffizi, I think Uffizi, and I like it so much. And I saw the works of Michelangelo, of Leonardo da Vinci, Botticelli, Caravaggio, and I adore all this, like old masters. Old masters are so perfect. Il permesso, sì, il permesso. Questa situazione. Questo è il problema, che il mio permesso non funziona già. No, but she was in Italy and wasn't allowed to travel to. You make the places sound so good. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Come here, please, as a tourist. It was coming, definitely. It was actually, I can say that worth spending all the money which you have to see the beauty. My style changed after like living here. My style and characters and modeling characters. Italy, the first place I will be visiting when we go to Rubber. Exactly. Great. That's the right decision. Have you all subscribed to my Instagram, to my YouTube, and to my art station? I will check. I will check. Everyone. Like, I remember, I didn't forget. I remember that I promised you to show like how to make the render, like using that brush in Photoshop. But I mean I want first to like to add details, nice details to the hair before rendering. Just subscribe to Instagram. Wee, thank you. Congratulations, you received 100 messages to G with chart. Guys, you're so cool. I love you so much. I'm very grateful to you for all the questions. Because well, you just don't ask questions. I need to just to sculpt, which is a little bit boring. We can talk. I used to do a lot of traditional art and was influenced by many of the great Italian artists. Oh, I can imagine. Can imagine. Oi. Mi piace la tua simpatia. Oh, grazie mille, grazie mille. È assolutamente sincera la mia simpatia. I remember time when sculpting hair was a disaster for me. I didn't like it. But then I learned how to sculpt the hair And now it's my favorite part. È l'energia che metti nel lavoro. Oh. Cuore. Cuore. Since you're going to check if we subscribed, you can see my older feed with some of my art. I wish I had more time to do both art and graphics. I decided to do just graphics due to being so busy. Of course I will check. Of course not during the stream. Of course not during the stream, but after. Yeah, I always look, by the way, at the works of my subscribers. I'm always interested. Hi, your sculpting is very good. Can you show how to do render also in ZBrush? Yeah, as I said, I will show it a little bit later. I will finish with detailing, and then I will show rendering. It's, so don't well, stay here. Stay with me during the stream. I will show it soon already. No worries, Anna, I know you're busy teaching us right now. Yes. Merge down. Okay. Apply. After groups. And do you improvise when you create that brush characters too, or do you like to go by reference only? Well, it depends. If it is like work, then it's always you should just follow the concept. Like there are no excuses to. You're just not allowed to use your like creativity a lot. If it is my personal projects that well, right now I'm so tired of like making something by the concept. So when I make work for myself, I very often try to improvise. But I can also go for reference. If I, for example, sometimes I don't have ideas. If I don't have ideas, I will like 100% go and look for reference. Reference will help me. So, okay. I think I will save, and I'm ready to show you rendering in ZBrush and in Photoshop. How many people here are waiting for rendering in ZBrush and Photoshop? Let's save Malena 3. Great, thank you for sharing your experience. You are welcome. Yeah, you render it. Okay, let's put away the concept. And so, what we should do? We need to decide on their size. It all can be always cropped in Photoshop, but first of all I go to document, and here we have width and depth and height and all these things. So let's resize, Control N. Let's take my character, here we are, and I zoom out a little bit. and I press F, and here is my character, here she is. Let's think if I want to make E, and I will not use perspective. So here we are. First, what we need to do, we need to create a folder. Let's create a folder and call it render. Oh guys, give him place to 1 minute. I will come back in a minute. Where is here? Okay, I am back. Sorry for a small delay. This is where Anna practices her magic under the moon of her cabin. Did you model scene, Anna? No, I've downloaded this like themes for OBS from Streamlabs and that's it. So let's see where the magic goes. Let's go to rendering. We created a folder, render. Let's copy the path. And what am I going to do? I'm going to go to render parse this maximum. Next I go to shadows, and BPR shadows I put here 100, and the angle I put 60, like this. Then I go to render properties, and for the first render pass I deselect shadows and I press Ctrl R. Simple. Let's wait and see what we are going to receive. We need to wait, take some time. Great. Then I go to render, then I go to render pass, press compose, go to my render folder, and I usually save. Okay, I also go here and I save mask, saved. Then I go to render and I render properties. I turn on shadows and ambient occlusion and press R. And wait, it will take longer because ambient occlusion and because of shadows. I'm not always using ambient occlusion pass because it sometimes makes sometimes only shadow pass is enough, so ambient occlusion is not used that frequently. This is the first time I've seen someone render in ZBrush. I never got this in any tutorials before. Thank you for demonstrating this. You're welcome. Well, actually, there are people who know how to render in ZBrush. I know some of the ZBrush Live instructors, Maxon instructors, they also render in ZBrush, but they are rendering in the different mode. They are not. They're using different method to render. They set up everything in ZBrush and just press render. And I always I don't really like this method. Well, it's really good method, but it's like not my situation. I like rendering everything like pass by pass and then gathering in Photoshop. So now we go to render parse and we have ambient occlusion pass. Let's save it. And we have shadow pass. Let's also save it. Here we go. And then what we need to do? Then we need to go to lights. And just in case, I need to go to here and press front. Why do I do this? It's in case if I do like this, then I will need to reduce the render again, which is very something what I don't want to do. If I did this, I can press front and my character jumps into the position where it was in my render. So it's really cool. So next, what we are going to do, we go to light. No, not to light. We turn off all the colors. We apply this like standard material and we make the character black, totally black. After that, I go to light. I press here. When I press one, just click on this like small circle here, it means that the light is right now behind the character. And what I need to do, I need to increase the intensity. And it's like I'm creating a room light, which I'm going to compose in Photoshop. So I'm just trying to think of the light which I want to receive here. So here it is, and then I go to render. And let me remember, what should I do? I turn off ambient occlusion because I don't need, and I press render. And wait. Right now we are rendering the rim light, so we will save the rim light, the first light as a light pass, and shadow from it as a light shadow pass. I hope you understood. I will show later in Photoshop how to compose everything. So here we go. I go to render pass. I save this compose and call it light. Light 1. Light 1. Okay. And then I save shadow and call it light shadow 1. And then I will create a second light, which goes, rim light goes from here. And press shifter, so we are rendering. Yeah, I want to break. While we are waiting, I can sing for you. Oh, dance. Okay, next render. Compose it. This one. Light 2. Light 2. Okay. And then I go to light. Oh, no. Render. Shadow. Light shadow 2. And we are done. So now we need so now we need to go to Photoshop. So let's go to Photoshop. The chat is so silent. Let me know that you're here still. That like this topic is interesting for someone else except Lizard. Okay, go to render. We take our composite and pull the composite here. Here we are. Then I take all other, not this one. Then I take all other pieces and also bring them here. So first of all, I need to rasterize all the pieces which I brought. The right mouse button, rasterize. Move it up. And then I take off this block from here. And then mask here. I forgot how we blend the light and the shadow. Okay, we'll figure it out later. Ambient occlusion, shadow, light 1, shadow 1, light 2, shadow 1. Then I go to the mask layer, which is on the top. I select the whole layer, like everything what we have on the layer, press Ctrl C, turn it off. Then I take this, Ctrl G, so we are creating a folder, and to this folder I apply the mask. Then I press Ctrl and Alt and click on the mask, Alt and click, and then I press Ctrl Shift V. So right now my mask is pasted. What we have? We have all our pieces, but we don't have the background, which is great. I'm here currently sculpting and listening. Cool, we are watching. Great, great. So next, what I'm doing? I'm going to create just kind of any background just for me to work. I will later adjust it. Let's lower the saturation. No, also let's do something this way. Okay, then we open our folder. Sorry, I just talk too much sometimes, so everyone else pays attention quietly. No, it's good. It's good that you are talking. I really like when people are talking with me during the streams. Otherwise, I'm not really interested. So let's open the folder. What happened? Control T. Why can't yeah. And I turn off everything. So ambient occlusion will be in multiply. Like without ambient occlusion, with shadow multiply, light and shadow. I press Alt on the keyboard and wait, and I need to create this like depending relationship here. When I see this this arrow, I click, so now it creates this kind of things. I think light goes in the screen and light shadows goes into multiply. Yes. Then I turn on light 2 and light shadow. Again, Alt, wait for the arrow and click. So light goes into screen and light shadow goes into multiply. Something's wrong, I think. Go to ZBrush, layer, light. Yes, wrong, something wrong, really wrong. I need to re-render. Light, let's check one more time. And let's re-render. Shifter. Well, looks great when you start to complete all the layers. It's not the whole magic. Magic will start a little bit later. It's like introduction to magic. So now we go to render. Let's resave composite layer to light 2. Okay. And render shadow to light shadow 2. Right. So I need to delete the light 2 and light shadow from this because they are incorrect. And let's import again light shadow 2 and light. Move them here. Right. Again, rasterize these layers. The relation here. Light goes into screen. And light shadow goes into multiply. Here we are. Here we are. That brush, yeah, that was thanks. And now she's using Photoshop. Yeah. So, what are we going to do next? I turn off everything again, and I start adjusting each layer separately. I don't like the ambient occlusion. Like by default, ambient occlusion, it's like you say, it's like black and white. Don't like it. I don't want it to be black and white. So I press Ctrl U. I press colorize, and I can change the colors. Because this may be less saturated. So the difference we have, press OK. Next, I turn on shadow. Again, shadow in normal state layer looks like this, which I don't like. And I also want to colorize it. I press Ctrl U. I press colorize. And I am selecting the colors. Less saturated. Okay, let's change here because I think by now I don't like the color of the background. Let's be this way. One more time. Then we go with light. I take light. A question I always had is, what is your height? You seem very tall. Yeah, I'm tall. I am 172 centimeters. Here I'm higher than everyone. So next, let's colorize our light. So we go to colorize, and I want to select the light which I want for her. Saturation higher. Let's go with red. I usually don't use red. I usually go with like kind of these colors. But I think in this case I want to try the red one. Like this. Okay. And I turn on the next light. Ctrl U. And I change again colorize. And saturation. Maybe we can go with this color. Okay. Yeah, and if I want to fix, I can wipe out something in the color, so I can press I think in light add. I don't remember how I do this. Mask. Yeah. Then I go here. I take B. I should take white color. I should change here hardness. Yeah. And now in this mask, I think I can draw something here. Maybe not here. Maybe light here. Maybe I should add here. Maybe I just don't remember where this light should, where this mask should be. Maybe it should be here. No. Control D. Don't remember. Really don't remember. Not like this, definitely. B. Caps lock. Just let me remember. No. Ah, yeah, it should be black. So I can a little bit smooth it out. As if I want, if you need. I cannot make case, I think I don't want to do it. I can go like this. But okay. So next, what we can do here. Hi, hello Sasha, hello. A question, yeah, I answered. How did you learn about lighting? ZBrush or something else? Before ZBrush I learned a little lighting via my photography. Now I'm learning more with Cinema 4D. I watched tutorials, I think, and then like the last like 2 years ago I learned it from photography tutorials, how to set up lights. Yeah, from there. Next, what we should do, we can crop for Instagram stories, of course. What else for? Can crop the character this way, and then I can adjust my background to the colors which I like. Sometimes I want to make saturated. Not the case. I just want dark background, I think, right? Next thing which I want to do, on top of this group I want to create another layer and make a gradient. It helps me to influence where you all are looking at when looking at my character. I want like you look here. That means that I need to make like the bottom of the picture a little bit darker. So select the gradient and I go this way. I'm not really good in Photoshop. What is it for? Never works for me. So I can do it this way. Okay. And I can maybe create another gradient. Let's try. From here. And create another gradient from here. And yes, maybe I should crop here a little bit more. No. Okay, now I like it. After a long time I see you. Whoa, hello Sasha. Yeah, I'm good. The composing teen turning out really fantastic. It is, it's real magic. Believe me, that's real magic. I was like a couple of renders from that brush. Then in Photoshop you can compose everything. So next, let's merge. Then the last thing which we should do here is, let me show. So I usually take all this and again press Ctrl G and I duplicate this group, Ctrl J. And this duplicated group, I want to merge the group, so right now it's just one layer. What I'm doing it for? Just for me to save everything what was composed in case I want to fix anything. So I take this final thing, and what I usually want to do with my characters, with my character renders, I want to add noise, because when you add noise, your characters start looking more cinematic. So let's go to noise, add noise, and I am adding the noise like this, and press OK. And now compare. She looks less 3D, less plastic when we add noise. So right now I turn off this one with noise, and this is the original with noise, original with noise. So this is how it works. I really like her. She looks a little bit, I don't know, depressed, but I like the way she looks like. File, save as copy, and let's hear Malena render. Like this, and let's save just render, just in case if I want to fix anything later. Please start in some sci-fi character in ZBrush. No, I'm a little bit fed up with sci-fi. So this is it. Let me know if you like this way of rendering characters. ZBrush plus Photoshop. She looks great. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, returning to ZBrush. What's wrong? What is wrong here? Ah, color. So I think, yeah. And you know what? For today, I'm going to finish my stream because I have some other things to do also. But I want to remind you that you can subscribe to me, to my ArtStation, to my Instagram, to my YouTube channel. If you check my if you check my description to this video, just description to this video, check, and there you will find all the links. And this is it for today. I'm going to stream next Thursday, same time as today. And yeah, this is it for today. And I will see you in the next stream. Love you all as usually.